Great job. Getting into this game, number one. We got potentially a fan favorite team versus one of the best.
Yeah, it does not get more fan favorite than this.
Yeah.
We got Pavelski and Jake. Hammer and gauntlets. Depending on how he's able to use the signatures there, the down sig is the most iconic, where he just literally turns into like a car.
Oh, nice.
Rolls forward into them, which is pretty useless in ones, but in twos has a lot of utility as a team combo finisher. So we'll see what Pavelski's able to do here. FryDasOle has been playing on the Fate for as long as I can remember. Nice dropping ground pound there. Interrupts Godly as he's trying to get the knockouts on the Pavelski. So they have an opportunity to focus down Saphir here. I think that's going to be hard to do as the set goes on.
Yeah.
With that wake up downlight, but that is one strategy they could go for. Nice edge guard. Doesn't get the side air, but Pavelski off stage. It is the way of Pavelski, right? He will lose many stocks off the side of the stage, but will he take them while doing it? Who knows? Slide charge down sig. Nice job.
Actually getting Godly there. And I mean, Saphir was doing a great job in the last game we saw him of disengaging when like Godly was just sort of taking the lead. And I mean, when Saphir is able to get Godly out of those situations, he's just very powerful. As I say that,
goes down and clears the field. Yeah, Pavelski deciding not to waste any more time recovering there. Saphir very damaged.
So yeah, versus a player that disengages so well, should you still try to like focus them down? I don't know.
I mean, it's working. They just need one hit on the Saphir. I don't. Oh, he was ready with the gravity cancel down sig off the orb side air, which had enough knockback to be able to knock out himself. And then the team combo of the side sig, Enchantress has got like the two properties of side sig where if you do a quick release, you get like the shotgun blast of the 3 hits. If you hold it, you get a projectile that's not actually useful for team combos. So FryDasOle being quick on the release there to be able to get that follow-up. And Pavelski and FryDasOle are showing a lot of 1-2 team combos into like a starter and a powerful hit rather than extended ones that Godly and Saphir like. And Godly ends up going down, and now they're up 4 stocks to 2. Very hopeful, but also FryDasOle and Pavelski have like, I will be so proud if they manage to not throw a lead. Yeah,
we mentioned that this team did drop out of the winners
they like went up 2-0, dominating, and then got reverse 3-0'd in like a spectacular fashion, almost double 5 stocks.
Oh my god.
And now Godly and Saphir are bringing it back. Uh-oh.
I am scared.
Oh, Pavelski's going to go off stage? Do it. Hammer's got the reversals. It's so tempting.
Can they get something started on Saphir? No, Saphir pushing so smartly here. And okay.
Oh no, that's team done. Okay, gets the wake up down air. Okay, but that's a lot of team damage coming out on the FryDasOle. Saphir sent flying. Godly now in the 1v2. Are they going to go for the edge guard here? They're both a little undecisive on who to chase. FryDasOle gets a neutral signature on a Godly. Sider takes Saphir down. Stop Sair means Godly goes down as well, and that's a double knockout for Pavelski. Game 1 goes over to FryDasOle and Pavelski in a very well-fought game where Saphir was focused down very early, and yet I still felt the momentum like seeping into Godly and Saphir's hands, where it's like, oh, they got it by the end of that game, and now game 2 is going to look very different.
All the YouTube commenters seeing them make that comeback towards the end of that game, we're like, no.
Yeah.
Please.
Right. It's like, not my points again. Godly and Saphir banning out stages. We're going to go to Fortress of Lions for game number 2.
But I feel like you made a very good point about the blue team being willing to take those 1-2 strings, like a quick FryDasOle, like Sair or Enlight into the Pavelski signature, like just going for those instead of the extended combos. Maybe working out in the fact that like Pavelski can throw out that sig and be relatively safe versus both Godly and confirm off a
Jake's gravity cancel down sig on gauntlets hits both to the left and right, and if you gravity cancel it, it's uniquely both a grounded and anti like dash jump option. He's able to act pretty quickly out of it as well. In the same case for FryDasOle with the side sig, it covers in front of him as well, as long as he's making sure nobody's at his back. They've got themselves some pretty nice setups that are able to get them out of there pretty quickly. Good punish on the down sig, going for that ground pound. No combo into the neutral signature from Saphir, but Pavelski taking a ton of damage here in game 2.
Godly and Saphir just playing the ground game very well right now. Not getting that confirm on FryDasOle, but the second time is the charm as they get that knockout. And Pavelski trying to cross up there, but gets delighted for his troubles.
Downlight again. Man, Axe Downlight just does not have the knockout power that I once remembered to have. But Fortress of Lions is a particularly high ceiling. FryDasOle goes for the edge guard there on Godly. Ends up down airing Pavelski, but it's fine. He makes it back. Pavelski can take way more damage than this.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
Okay, Pavelski going off the stage, taking the recovery though. Jinxed immediately.
Recovering from the bottom of the stage, off the top. It still knocks out.
As both members of Blue Team at 2 stocks right now. Okay, can they get the KO on Godly?
FryDasOle's taken so much damage while Pavelski was playing around with that first stock. And this is what I was talking about, right? Like I was looking at the last game, and sometimes I can feel when watching how players are
how do they both end up on the end?
They love going off the stage. That's where they're comfortable, but it's not working out for them. Sometimes when watching a game, even though the game was lost, I feel like, okay, I've seen enough to know that they've adapted already. And going into game number 2, Godly and Saphir are playing much better against how Pavelski and FryDasOle were playing. And I don't know if FryDasOle and Pavelski have like the mix-ups necessary to deal with what Godly and Saphir have prepared here. Because so far this is... Wait, oh, nice save on the spawn in. Ends up getting the fast fall neutralite. But Godly with the punish on Pavelski landing the stomp will take the stock.
What do you think are some of like the major adaptations that Red Team has made?
Well, for one, Saphir wasn't getting caught by those team combos, and now they've actually managed to come back there. But the major adaptation was just Saphir lost pretty badly on one stock, and then just continued to be behind. Now that hasn't happened. Saphir can go back to playing the tank role, and Godly can continue to go in front line, play very aggressively. And FryDasOle is the one that's taking all the damage there. And I just don't think they can reliably stay on the strat of focused on Saphir when Saphir's so used to being in that position.
Oh, okay. Can they get? I mean, Saphir close to knockout percent now. But, I mean, they know it. They're playing super safe back there. Oh!
Huh. Yeah, they've actually brought it back quite well.
Yeah.
Gets the nair. Could get the down air there as well. FryDasOle and Pavelski. Gets one down air, edge guard, chase dodges away from Saphir, but that side air's going to take FryDasOle down. Pavelski now in the 1v2, misses the side air, does not get the down air, and that down light will bat him away. I think that recovery will take him down. Game 2 goes over to Godly and Saphir. Even it up pretty nicely.
A little opposite of the first game, where Blue Team started to make a comeback towards the end versus Red Team.
Yeah, I'm interested how this is going to play out. I feel like Godly and Saphir got a little complacent towards the end, and then cleaned it up once they got the 1v2. FryDasOle and Pavelski, however, might be looking to do a different stage. No, they're still going to single plats. We're going back to Fortress of Lions. And then we just got a really nice edge guard there. I like that both the red team members were like, okay, our opponent's recovering from high. We don't need to be on the platform. We can both cover the ground, and we'll just hit where he lands. He decided to drift towards the platform, so Spear Recovery covers that platform perfectly. We're going to game 3 here. Godly and Saphir both taking the first weapon spawns. So Blue Team had a huge deficit at the very start there.
Okay, managing to get back though. FryDasOle still no weapon. Getting that classic sight. FryDasOle's been doing work on the site this game, I would say. Or like this set.
Yeah, FryDasOle's scythe has looked really, really nice. And as long as he doesn't get too much damage at the very start, oh my goodness, Pavelski barely survives. Ruthlessig almost takes him down. Downsig almost catches him dashing in. Saphir hits both Godly and FryDasOle. Pavelski the one with the most damage this time around. But the ground pound hits. Godly could go down here. Side air, weapon throw, ground pound again. Okay, FryDasOle gets the dare. Godly got a touch. There's the edge guard onto Saphir, and Godly now so damaged they could get the lead here 6 stocks to 4.
Yeah, oh my god. And Pavelski, I mean, very good edge guarding. Went for the double ground pound. I was nervous after the first one, but I mean, shows that he's just kind of the GOAT when it comes to pressing buttons off the stage.
Yeah. One way or another, depending on how it goes. We haven't seen too many SDs this game. It's actually been really tight play coming up from FryDasOle and Pavelski. They were looking really great as a team in general. Board gets cleared there. Godly was so close to losing an early stock to a hammer ground pound, and is yet the only one with 3 stocks on the field. Team combo on the FryDasOle does get interrupted, and it does cost Godly the stock. Now Saphir has to avoid a team combo setup. There's the start of it. Down air. Goes for the ground pound.
Oh my god.
And then both blue team members miss. There's the nair. Ground pound could come through. Goes for the gravity cancel. Ensig. It hits from above, but Jake will spike if he grabs with his arm there. So that could have just been it.
Godly almost getting comboed recovery into Sayer. But FryDasOle.
I think FryDasOle might be done. No, he got the dodge. Okay. Manages to make it back. But Godly and Saphir took advantage of that time that FryDasOle spent recovering to do so much damage onto Pavelski. And that's going to be FryDasOle's stock. Pavelski gets a good amount of damage as a punish, but no stock himself.
Very nice signature coming out from Pavelski. Oh, just a sidelight recovery.
Saphir and Godly just so strongly in the lead. Nair to neutralite. FryDasOle just came back to the stage. I think FryDasOle might be done for. Yep, neutral sig connects. That was a gorgeous edge guard coming out onto FryDasOle. And Pavelski's dominating, but yet getting dominated by this team combo.
Jeez.
Oh my god. Godly and Saphir were kind of like, oh, it's game 3. Drops the side sig because of the wall. You can't, like, it's so interesting seeing drops like that because you can't go into the stage with your move that moves you and your opponent forward. So when the side zig hits, the first 2 hits hit, and then the wall gets in the way, but the move has to continue going through.
Wait, I want to see the edge guard that
nice
Godly did on
yeah, there's that moment.
Oh, no. He skipped it.
And then the neutralite right afterwards.
Yeah.
There he goes. Yeah, to get the edge guard there on FryDasOle just spawned in, got an orb, never touched the stage again.
Yeah.
That was it. It was a beautiful performance coming out from Godly and Saphir. And now it's match point, where I very solidly give this in favor of Godly and Saphir.
Look at the damage between these teams. I think they might have doubled the damage. We might need a math check on that.
1,000 damage coming out from the red team against 550, 560. Yeah. So a little under double.
Wow. But yeah.
Here we go. Demon Islands. Demon Island's a scary stage to play against Typhon. The smallest walls in the game. So there's just not a lot to go to.
We haven't seen really crazy strings from FryDasOle, though.
No.
And the red team is heating up with their team combos.
Yeah, Saphir and Godly have been pretty good at playing support. We talk about how Saphir interrupts almost all the time. And FryDasOle gets started on Godly, but ends up sending him towards his teammate. So Saphir is there to be able to stop him from doing anything other than that down air. Now Pavelski on the gauntlets. Not time to put out the gravity cancel down stick just yet. Pavelski does it anyways.
Nice.
And he does get the damage, but when you show your cards a little too soon, side stick does grab. Okay, it does knock Godly into the side of the stage. FryDasOle gets that punish for his teammate getting hit. Is that going to be the stock? Nice. Stop Sarah comes up for the blue team. Okay, signs of life here. They could bring it to game 5.
I'm so surprised they both didn't go up the stage to hit Godly there. They're really trying to.
Yeah, I mean, there was a chance where they lost both their stocks. I'm glad that they didn't. And look at that. Rewarded with a 6 stock to 4 lead. And FryDasOle with the sidelight into Pavelski's Sarah on the way back to the stage. Endlight Nair, side air onto Godly for going for that gravity cancel down heavy. And FryDasOle still surviving, but he dive kicks off the side of the stage because he wants to help his teammate. He's like, there's no point wasting time on this stock. Pavelski should also.
Yeah, that was.
Sarah hit.
That might have knocked out anyway.
Oh, yeah.
The Sarah just for some mental damage.
Tagging onto the damage. Like, this time we will double the damage. we need to get as many hits as we can. D-Light side air, gravity cancel silent recovery into Godly's recovery. A ton of damage just got landed onto Pavelski there, but he gets the side sig and Saphir's out of there. Neutral sig off the top as well. FryDasOle and Pavelski on Demon Islands are almost certainly going to bring this to game 5.
Yeah, I mean, this is working out great for blue team in that they can play in ranges that the red team was sort of avoiding on the other stages, where they were just kind of boxing them out.
Pavelski with the edge guard on Saphir.
Oh.
Gets the Nair. Doesn't get the ground pound, though. Has to make it back. Dodges out of Godly's ground pound. Saphir goes with the Nair. Side air from FryDasOle. Attacks even more. Downlight. This nice mix-up. When you hit that downlight, almost all the time, you're going to fall up for your true combo after that. But instead, he uses the hit to slide charge a down signature.
And attacks both of them.
And attacks both of them while Saphir was trying to punish where he was going to be, which was in the air.
So smart.
With the side stick comes through, team combo into FryDasOle. Godly and Saphir have a chance to just win it out right here.
And Godly going all the way off the stage there, maybe baiting.
Could be.
Trying to get a Pavelski SD.
Oh, Pavelski waits at the sidelight. Doesn't get the dodge, though. Can you get the punch on the Godly? Pavelski taking a ton of damage. He's got to be careful.
Oh.
Both players are just fighting against the urge to go off stage. Pavelski goes off stage. I'm like, no, Pavelski, stop. Side air hits. That's going to be the knockout onto Saphir. This is all but certainly the game for the blue team.
Pavelski and FryDasOle. Oh, FryDasOle with weapons as Godly is disarmed. Yeah, this should be just Sayer KO. Game 5. Team content creator taking them to the brink.
They're just Team Pro players.
Team Pro players. Yeah,
That's
true.
It's like,
Turns out they're also good.
Although they both different journeys there, right? Pavelski's brand really came from winning the Great Brawl back in, I think it was like 2019. It was his first major tournament win with Lucian, and then kind of dipped into doing really well on YouTube. But then, like, I guess part of like the brand is that they're just like, yeah, let's just be the best in twos as well as this, right? And it gives them that much more reason to be watching players like that. They're just kind of like, okay, well, if they're doing this well in the twos meta in Europe, you should be watching them.
It's exciting. It's novel, and like
and they are doing it with a character that like Jake the dog is not played competitively. Core is one of the lower represented legends. I always thought that he made a lot of sense. Anytime that you have gauntlets on a character, it makes sense in twos.
Right.
But it's the secondary choice of weapon in the signature kit that you're making the decision with. And Hammer has only recently eked his way back into prominence because it's been slowly getting a little bit more buffs here and there.
Yeah. Shout out to Kaina.
Yeah. Well, no shout out to Kaina. Kaina made everybody realize it was already good. So Kaina's making that stop. But, game 5 now. Pavelski and FryDasOle have an opportunity to make a massive upset over PR number 1 and 7 in Europe, who are teaming here to get into top 4.
Wow.
Loser of this is out at 5th. And Pavelski and FryDasOle just barely lost their winner's semis match. He got the spike, neutral stick in the ground pound. Did he touch the wall? He did.
Oh my god. So many reads in a row on Godly, but Godly just managing to squeeze back together at the end there.
And Pavelski ends up taking the most brunt of the damage there, going for that edge guard. That's usually the risk there. He goes for the really, really stock, but he ends up taking a ton of damage if he doesn't get it. D-Light into neutral, or D-Light into recovery does not knock out just yet. Godly, pretty damaged. Side sig, sends Saphir flying, but the blast zones are huge. Weapon throw into the silent recovery. That's going to be the first strike going over to Godly.
God. Very important. As D-Light, Pavelski is anti-aired. They don't get anything on FryDasOle though. Sort of reset here. Godly scouting out that weapon pickup from Pavelski, and they're just racking up damage on FryDasOle.
Ooh, side air hits.
Hold on.
Can they get the edge guard? Godly, wave rolls, jumps. Ends up getting the side air, and both the blue team wasn't ready, but that silent recovery will take him down. Even game.
Saphir with nothing here. Can they get something started?
Two nairs. He gave FryDasOle 2 chances, and FryDasOle missed both. He was like, yeah, trying again. It's like, I missed. Pavelski with the ground pound goes in for the falling down air. Whoa, he's playing so good off stage with the gauntlets. Nair hits again. Side air doesn't get the dodge, but he gets the Nair. No dodge, but the weapon throw stops him. Can he get the ground pound there? Godly has to save him with that recovery. That was huge. Pavelski could have gotten the edge guard himself, but Saphir's actually struggling.
Yeah, Saphir's just been rushed down by Pavelski here.
Downsig hits it, knocks him out. Wait, June, they could win.
I'm feeling this. Oh my god.
Recovery?
Saphir with an early deficit. That was their win condition, I think, in one of the earlier games is set. So, I mean...
Recovery hits. Godly sends to the top of the stage. Pavelski falls into that side air. Saphir deep in yellow. Godly goes down. Team combo, the neutral light, the side light, but no! He ends up hitting it with it to get it right back in the side sig whiffs. Both players a little nerve showing. Yeah. Tons of damage though.
Very good damage. Saphir has to play so safe.
Downsig's gonna take out FryDasOle. But Pavelski ends up getting 3 hits on the Godly for going for that, and Saphir doesn't save him. Slide charge, neutral sig's not gonna spike.
Manages to recover too against.
If Pavelski goes down here, they get the 2v1 on FryDasOle. They can win. They get it.
Okay.
FryDasOle has to avoid Godly's nairs. Okay, Nair hits into down air. FryDasOle getting destroyed. They're just hunting him down.
The damage is
continuing. Oh no, FryDasOle on the right side of the stage. He gets neutral sig, he goes down. Godly and Saphir bring it back into a 1v2 against Pavelski. Pavelski, he can't. He's not a sig away from taking Saphir down. I think the red team had brought this back. FryDasOle just got deleted.
Okay. Pavelski needs a crazy offstage play.
Oh, he's got to win a 1v2 against Godly and Saphir.
Yeah.
There's no way. He has no dodge. They're just going to wait it out. They're going to wait out his jumps. Sidelight, Nair, dodge goes away. Pavelski gets one sidelight into the Nair himself. Okay, that's free damage.
Oh, goes for
Saphir gets the sidelight Nair into recovery. Pavelski, how are you going to land? What move can you land on gauntlets? That's not going to get you destroyed. You just have to toss it away. Go to the hammer. That's not it. Downsig hits. He has nothing.
And switching it off so they can't, so Pavelski can't get the hammer. So smart.
This is the most ruthless 1v2 I've ever seen. They are not taking any chances. Recovery doesn't end up hitting. He misses the alley-oop there, but the weapon throw will get it. Gali and Saphir clutch game 5 and win, knocking out Pavelski and FryDasOle. Oh, wow. How did they do it, June? Every time, the second that I did not believe until this game 5. I saw it and I went, wait, look at the game state. It's 4 stocks to 2.
Oh
they dropped the team combo twice. They dropped it.